Hello, it's Holly with Ivy Co-Creations, and today I'm working on a layout for 30 Days of Sketches, Day 6, and I'm also working on the Stampin' Stencil Savvy layout. This month, for the month of June, the prompt is embossing. So I'm going to do a little bit of embossing on this layout. So this sketch is day 6 sketch for Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, and it was created by Stacy DeLong, and it's 2 photos with a bunch of layers and ripped paper. So I got my background done, and then I went looking for, I basically used my 4x4 cards, cut aparts that I have left over that I'm trying to use up and get through, because they're good for extra color, but I don't use them for anything else. So I found some cards that matched this Simple Stories paper, and I also cut out this floral cluster because the colors matched. Once I got my flower cluster cut out, I went and tried to put my photos on top of all of these 4x4 cards together at the same time, and so I managed to glue them and then stick them together. And I found this striped one was a little bit too big and I didn't really need it to be that large, and then I had this other bit of cut apart that I cut out that I used as journaling, and then when I cut the side off of the stripes, I just stuck it on the other side to kind of spread it over. I had this sticker that said Tooth Fairy, and it's purple, and there's no purple in this layout at all, so I went through all of my things and I found these flowers, and there were purple flowers, so I immediately put the purple into the cluster of florals and kind of make it like it was supposed to be there on purpose. There's also pink, yellow, and blue, so most of these flowers did get put onto this layout. I also went through and found a bunch of stickers from the sticker sheets that I was going to use, and just threw them on here to use them up. These purple flowers were multi-layered, so I had to peel the foam bits apart or off of them so that I could get them on the page. So for the larger florals, I left the double layer, but for the smaller ones, I flattened them out a little bit. And I just went through and tried to find some little word phrases that I could spread around in the layout and make some sense out of the clusters. I decided for my embossing, I was going to just black emboss black paper so that it was nice and black and really dark, and then I could die cut some letters out of it instead of trying to die cut the letters first and then embossing that. It's so much better to work from a large chunk than it is a small chunk. But I have the clear embossing liquid, and then I just pour the powder on top and try to shake off the excess so that I don't glue it down by accident, and then I just heat embossed it, and you can see it get really shiny. The magic of video. So once I had enough paper embossed, I cut out my letters for my die cutting, and I just did wow, because I just really thought that would be the most impactful. And plus, I love the black with the yellow. I wanted something with a real pop and a real punch. once I got my title down, I glued it, and then I put the acrylic block on top of it just to give it some weight and make sure that it wouldn't curl up at the edges. And then I found a bunch of little word phrases and stickers that, you know, pertain to these photos. These are just photos of my daughter, and she lost both of her bottom teeth. And shortly after this, they pulled all of her top teeth as well. So she had no front teeth for quite a while. So please don't forget to check out the description box below for everyone who's playing along with Stamp and Stencil Savvy, 30 Days of Sketches, Series 21, and of course, How to Kill a Kit with Style. And thank you so much for spending your time with me today.